www.healthcmi.com, Acupuncture Continuing Education Online. Hello, I'm Adam White, licensed acupuncturist. Today we're having a little fun. It's the year of the ox, 2021. So every 12 years, this animal sign comes around. So again, there's 12 animal signs in Chinese New Year cultural history. And it usually is late January, early February where it lands. It is a lunar solar system, so it does float a little bit. It does depend on where the sun is in the sky, exactly when the New Year's lands. It is also called start of spring day, so it is the very emergence of the beginning of spring, kind of in the dead of winter, when it's just starting to turn around. So it's definitely after the solstice, but certainly before we really get into something like warm weather. Okay, so that will be your Chinese New Year. More specifically, when we're referring to the start of spring day, it's exactly when the sun's position is at the 315th degree on the tropical zodiac. So that is the exact calculation for Chinese New Year Day. And the celebration goes on for a while. It really is a great cultural festival. I think for a lot of people in the United States, you might want to think of it like your religious holidays along with maybe a little bit of Thanksgiving thrown in. But it is really time to refresh and renew. I know a tradition in many countries, you kind of renew yourself at New Year or make a resolution or something like this, as well as in Chinese cultural histories. There is a lot of this going on, and they have a long history of very beautiful New Year celebrations and the lion dance and so many wonderful things. Special foods and family gatherings. So in 2021, the year of the ox begins February 12th. That's according to the Gregorian calendar. But in the Chinese calendar, it's the year 4718. So Chinese calendar is a lot older than the Gregorian calendar, which brings us to 2021. It's again, it's a sexagenary cycle of stems and branches. So the second of the 12 animal signs, the ox serves, we say, with integrity. That's one of the main things about the ox. So there's a lot of cultural, think about an ox, think about the animal. We're leaving the year of the rat. That's the first sign. So the key about the rat can get through any maze, right? So you have to be intelligent, using your intelligence in the year of the rat to get through it, to get through that maze and get to the ox. So people will prosper if they've been very intelligent in the year of the rat. But going into the ox, it's a slightly different theme. So there is a theme to the year. It's about integrity and sturdiness, stability and strength. Let's get into it. The fixed sign of the ox is Earth. However, 2021, because there's a floating sign that moves, a variable sign, it's the metal ox or the white ox. If you're born in the year of the ox, you're considered a year of the ox animal. But if you're born between 1 and 3 a.m., which is the ox hour, in Chinese medicine, that's your liver channel, you're also ox. So you can be born in year of the ox or the hours of the ox. I've never really come to terms with how daylight savings times really plays into that. People born during these hours, again, have great affinities with the sign. The ox is honest, hardworking, sturdy, and determined. The ox is stable, calm, dependable, methodical, conventional, but is also the backbone of community and agriculture. Routine is welcome, and a long-term approach to endeavors is greeted with patience. So think of that steady ox. The ox tirelessly bears great burdens and is strong. As a result, the ox tends to maintain good health. The ox is immobile against adversity, but also may be stubborn toward change. The fortitude of the ox engenders trust and has a stabilizing force. The ox is logical and even-tempered, unless stirred. Stay clear of the ox if patience is overextended and a raging bull emerges. Consistency, patience, and dedications are keys to prospering in the year of the ox and beyond. You can even go to HealthyMI.com. There's a special page dedicated to the year of the ox and all the animal signs. So we like to have a little fun, honor the Chinese New Year, and really look at that theme. I know people like to make like New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to go to the gym more, do my yoga more, or something, right? Again, with the Chinese New Year, we want to chase out the bad and bring in the good, right? We want to celebrate with family and embrace loved ones. But there is a theme to each year. So those are the themes we're really going for. And we say that if you embrace these themes, then that will bring you prosperity and good luck. So certainly in any year, these are very important qualities to use our strength and our tirelessness to maintain good health and be dependable and calm and sturdy and hardworking and honest. But keep in mind, we like to focus on that in the year of the ox. It's something beautiful. And that's how I think of the Chinese New Year of the ox. I'm Adam White, licensed acupuncturist. Thank you for listening. Happy New Year. Take care. www.healthcmi.com